Hi everyone, this is Oliver from the Secure team, and this is a quick video about the issue I'm currently trying to solve, which is being able to track vulnerabilities between commits when their location has changed. And this is particularly important for SaaS vulnerabilities because by nature their location is really tied to the source code, which will change over time. So here I have a sample project where I have run the SAS analysis, and it found one vulnerability here that is reported on the line 47 of that award.js file. And on another tab, I have the group level security dashboard where we are showing vulnerabilities coming from the database that we parsed from the reports that you've seen on the other tab or on the job. So I've tweaked a bit the interface here so that we can show the created at timestamp, the pipeline ID, and the occurrence ID, which is the occurrence is the database record where we are holding all the information for vulnerability, and also the start line and end line for debugging purpose. So if you're wondering why we are not showing the created at timestamp right now on the dashboard, this is because of this very issue. It's because it's currently not reliable. So to show you how, I would just open a new tab with the web IDE, and what I do is tweaking the file, just updating the file where this vulnerability has been reported. So here it is, so on line 47. And what I'm doing is just adding a comment there, and what this does is pushing down every lines below, incrementing the line number by 1. So now the vulnerability is at line 48. So I'm just commenting that, and this will trigger a new pipeline, and I will get this ID really soon, hopefully. Yep, here it is. So SAS analysis is running, and this is reproduce a new report. And what happened there is that when the report will be done, we will load it and we will parse it, and we will try to find a match with the existing record in the database. And this matching is based on fingerprints. One of them is a location fingerprints, which is made of the file path, the start line, and the end line. So as you can imagine, if the start line and the end line have changed, the fingerprint will be different, and then we won't be able to match. So what will happen is that the existing record will be considered as a fixed vulnerability, and a new record will be created with this new location. And this is obviously what we don't want. So here we can see that this is the same vulnerability, but this time reported on line 48. So I will open a new tab of the dashboard with where we can see that it now reports the vulnerability on line 48. But if you look at the occurrence ID, it's now ending by 59, whereas before it was 58. And if you look at the timestamp, it's also different. So as I said, this is because we were not able to match the two vulnerabilities. So we closed the first one and created a new one. But this is obviously the same one, and we don't want to do that because we don't provide a reliable timestamp, and this is preventing us from doing really interesting features. So now what I'm doing is that I would just enable the feature flag for the new approach that I'm currently trying, which is to leverage the Git diff to improve our tracking. So I'm just reloading so that the Rails app reloads and take into account that new algorithm. And I will just update again that file by adding another one and commenting again. Waiting for the pipeline. Okay, here it is. So now what we will do is that instead of just taking the new report and comparing the fingerprint with the old one we have in database, we will take the existing vulnerabilities in database, check their file path, and if they are part of the Git diff, then we will use some mappers to convert the location from the old source code to the new version of the source code. So this will allow us to recognize the fact that a vulnerability that was previously on line 47 is now on line 48, which allows us to generate the same fingerprints as what's reported on the new report and improve the matching. So here, the analysis is done. Again, this is the same vulnerability, but on line 49. And I will just open another tab again for the dashboard, and we check how it goes. So it's indeed on the line 49 right now. And as you can see, the occurrence ID is still ending by 59, which is the same ID as before. So here, and the created at timestamp is also the same. So here we are able to recognize that even if the line has changed, this is the exact same vulnerability. And by doing that, we can provide more reliable time-related data, and this is important because we will be able to improve dashboard and every other places to bring more useful features like resolution time, SLAs, and things like that. So I'm really happy to move forward on this subject, and hopefully this will land in 11.10 and allow us to improve the security product features in the upcoming releases. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the Secure team.